Once again on the hunt for another structure. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, turning this way? I think it's this way. This way. Yeah, I think I'm going in the right direction. Oh, there it is right there. Well, here we are at the Desert Temple. Let's check this out for real this time, rather than last time when we were looking for the witch hut and we found this. I should be more careful this time, not to blow up like last time. Okay, let's go check out what's in... I stopped it, right? Please tell me I stopped. No, come on, no, stop, no, oh no! The diamonds! Have I ever said I hate myself sometimes? Oh man, I get flashbacks and nightmares of that thing. I won't mess up this time. I am definitely a veteran Minecraft player. Yeah, let's go look around here and see what this desert temple has to offer. Since, as for today's episode, this is what we're going to be building. Let's see. So we have those two towers, we have this little center area up here, and a little hole at the top. Oh, nice. Look at that. And a little way in. And then, of course, down here. Yep, safe. Protected. Now, let's just get rid of this so it doesn't blow up this time. And we're safe. Yep. So at the bottom of the desert temple, we have our chests with our stone pressure plate and trap with a... Yep, no, we can't activate it now, right? Perfect. But in here we have a bunch of loot. Looks like a bunch of valuable stuff, like diamond horse armor in there and saddles here. But yeah, that's about it for what the desert temple has to offer. So let's head over and get started on our build today. Anyways, let's get back to our usual intro. Welcome back to another episode of Building Your Comments. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a request from the Football Pro 124 to recreate a desert temple. And of course we did it, but we did it on a much grander scale. This build took me roughly 2 hours, and I would say it was pretty fun. It was relatively simple, all things considered. The main part of this build that took the majority of the time was just placing all these blocks. However, since this is just a pyramid, I literally just built a pyramid. It's just a bunch of lines of blocks going up to a single point like this. It's 111 by 111, and yeah, it just took a while. The detailing itself took maybe 30 to 45 minutes, I'd say. Not too bad. I don't use a lot of world edit tools. The best I use are /fill commands or /clone commands sometimes. And even then, I rarely ever use /clones. /fills I do use quite frequently, as I did for the base of this area, since I didn't want to do all that work. As a whole, I think this build turned out pretty well. I like building temples quite a lot, and building something like this is something I haven't done in a long time. Last time I built a pyramid was on my Nintendo Switch world, where I used to just build a lot of stuff for fun. I never recorded any of it, mainly because I didn't know how to, but I always dreamed of recording that kind of stuff anyways. And look where I am now, still recording a bunch of stuff I want to build. Yeah, so right here we're at the front of the desert temple, like we would have at the normal vanilla desert temple. The only difference here is that I decided to put up some of these pillars, which would, I don't know, bring a splash of color to the rest of the build. The build is mostly a yellow, like a very pale yellow, so by bringing in these blues and greens, it brings a little bit of extra life to it. Also along the sides, I decided to go ahead and add some stairs, because I'm pretty sure on other temples I've seen before, there are a bunch of stairs leading up to an area up top, which I decided to put right here, at this level. I also decided to bring in some of the towers that were on the desert temple over here. However, I didn't accentuate them as much. I just kind of wanted them to be there, not overtake the rest of the build. And then I decided that this area up here would be kind of like a market stall or something, where traders would come up and then set up shop. And I don't know, that could be kind of a cool idea. Maybe underneath is the actual holy area of the temple. Up here we have ourselves the actual top of the pyramid, which I decided to take off completely to represent like the hole at the top of the desert temple, but fill it in with like a gold cap, I guess, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. And of course, inside of this area we have to put our gold. But that's the end of the time lapse. Anyways, I got a little bit carried away again. But let's get a look at what our vanilla desert temple looks like. This is what we have, and of course, our final product is this right over here. Yeah, like I said, this build itself wasn't very complicated. It was just a lot of repetition, placing blocks over and over again. And of course, I never got to fully detailing this thing since I got a little bit tired at the end of this. Normally, I would have gone through and then fixed up some of the sandstone with some other variants and then added in a little bit of texturing. That would have made it look a lot more interesting than this is right now. I might come back to this in the future and then actually revitalize this, but for now, I think I'm happy with the way this turned out. I was also going to add more of the market stalls around this area, but once again, I got a little bit lazy and didn't do that. And while this room doesn't look very grand, once again, I think that room right there is something I'm going to fix. But I'm really happy with the way the stopgap came out, because it's just, I don't know, something about it looks really cool. I also really love the inside. This, what did I use? The Verdant Frog Lights, I think, along with some white stained glass. Ooh, I love that combo. It just feels very magical in here, and I love that about this build. Ah, my nose! let me do that again, but cool exit out the door. Right, yeah, there we go. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, hit the like button. Completely free to do and helps me out greatly because it lets other people know that y'all might like this video and they might like it too. If you like my content in general, hit the subscribe button. I do a lot of stuff like this and I hope to continue doing more. And on that note, if you have any suggestions for what I should build next, leave them down in the comments below. I would love to get to building them as soon as I can. Last but not least, hit that little bell if you want to be notified of exactly when I post my episodes so you can be one of the first people to watch them. Anyways, thank you for watching. And of course, have a good one.